is a silent warning you're meant to hear today, something stirring in the unseen that demands your awareness. Spirit says not everyone and everything is what they appear to be, and the truth is rising to the surface. This is your moment to pay attention before the shift becomes impossible to ignore. Welcome in, my beautiful Gemini friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's go ahead, call in Spirit, open up this space and see what it is that you're meant to hear today. So I'm going to first start with a spirit animal card. This is a spirit that is walking beside you, bringing you guidance and whispering the truth to you. So it's also bringing you a silent warning. So let's see what it is this animal wants to share. So we're getting the barn owl king. Look at that. Have you seen a barn owl? This is a confirmation for you. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. See things clearly. So this barn owl is coming forward to bring you a message around seeing things clearly. So stay grounded in this reality. Avoid falling prey to illusions or fantasies that could cloud your judgment. So once again, stay grounded in reality, Gemini. Avoid falling prey to illusions or fantasies that could cloud your judgment. I feel this is really important, and I feel right away some of you are connecting with this message, with this silent warning. And I feel the signs that are coming in around this message are in the echoes and the whispers of your life, in the subtleties of your experience, in the quiet places, right? So you might be seeing the word owl somewhere written, maybe in a book, hearing someone talking about an owl, or actually seeing an owl in real life or online somewhere. Even finding feathers of the owl. So let's go ahead, pull 3 tarot cards and see what is unfolding. So we are getting 3 of swords. So we've got some pain here. We've got hurt, disappointment, all kinds of emotions that don't feel good. Your heart center is affected. And this is the center that is being activated right now. So they want you to stay heart-centered at this time. So 3 of swords. We have the Star card. So they want you to walk the path of trust. Have faith that everything that is happening in your life, everything that is happening right now, is happening for a reason, for a bigger purpose. It is all tied to why you're here. So the Star card is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. And we have the Magician card. You have the power, Gemini. You are a creator. You are the magician of your life. You are the architect of your reality. Again, there is a reason and a purpose why you're here, and to infinity and beyond is what Spirit is sharing here with the infinity symbol. So you might be seeing the infinity symbol around. Perhaps you have a pendant you've been wearing, or you bought one. Maybe it's a ring, and you have the infinity symbol engraved inside of the ring. So that's really interesting. Yeah, 2 major arcana cards for you today. So big things are happening for you, Gemini. And Spirit wants to make sure your path is clear. They're coming in so you can see things clearly. Okay, so I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. Gemini, I love it when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. All right, so the barn owl king. I don't know if you have a barn in your yard. I'm seeing a barn. Maybe you have some sort of a story around a barn. I remember when I was younger, a teenager, there used to be barn parties, and there were some wild things that happened there. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they'll put the pieces together for you. And Gemini, I've got your readings up every Wednesdays and every Sundays. Oh my gosh, I have to think about the schedule in my head. So make sure you got me marked in your calendars. So what is this Three of Swords? What is this that is affecting your heart center? I feel this has to, of course, do with the past, right? Maybe this was a relationship, a person. Maybe it was something someone said to you. Maybe it has to do with your parents. Maybe it has to do with your childhood. You know, this could be many different things, right? What's happening here is you're being called to pull these swords out. This is actually power that you have that is stagnant within your heart center. So what I'm getting here is someone that may be closed off, not wanting to be open to love. And Spirit is calling you and encouraging you to step into this experience with an open heart, to allow yourself to receive, no matter what past experiences you've had. They're in the past, they don't exist anymore. The only thing that exists is the memory of them in your mind. And this memory also doesn't last forever. It changes and shifts. So there's something happening here that is changing and shifting. And I feel that you are overcoming some sort of a memory or some sort of traumatic experience in your life. And this is a long time coming. There has been a long journey with this. So now is the time to open yourself up to the healing and the love that Spirit has for you in your life. This doesn't have to stay any longer. And I feel this is why Spirit is coming in with some silent whispers, silent warnings, just letting you know that this is what the truth is. And it's going to continue getting louder because you are actually meant to release and let go. You don't fully let go, but you can release and allow this to move in the distance rather than taking a seat at the front here, right? So Three of Swords now, expression. So the swords are actually anchors for you. These are anchors of truth. So I feel your heart center is calling to be expressed in a way that resonates for you, like, you know, your pain, your trauma, the things that you have gone through, the hurts, the disappointments, all of the things that we experience in life. You can now share that, express it in a way that your soul feels good, but also it makes other souls feel good. You're now connecting to the web of life through other connections, other people that may have had a similar story to you. So you're activating your heart center. You are now using these swords, pulling them out, and you're using them as your power to share your truth in ways that people will understand, but through your uniqueness, through your way of expression. Creativity here is going to be bursting. And this is you creating a channel. This is what it is. And it's almost like a masterpiece. I'm getting a masterpiece. You know, this is a story. This is an image of your entire life story wrapped in one. And it's metaphoric because it explains everything, right? So you may have hearts around, heart images. Perhaps you send a lot of heart emojis. You just love sending emojis. And I feel you get hurt easily. And this is something that you haven't gotten over. And that is totally okay, I feel, because you have a sensitive soul. It's okay to be sensitive. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a part of you. It's when we take the energy and use it as dark and, you know, to protect and guard ourselves. This is where we're going to be open. Our vulnerabilities are now able to be shared and people will connect with it. This will bring in a lot of support. It will also make you it won't make you, but it will encourage you to step out of your comfort zone. And this is what's ultimately happening is you are stepping out of your comfort zone. This is a past experience that has gripped you in some way and you haven't been able to let go of it. It's been like a really tight grip. So, you know, I'm getting nightmares, reminders of someone's energy. I'm getting someone that has crossed over, right? So remember that. So in my readings, anytime I have someone that crossed over come forward, they're coming in with their light. They're giving you their light. So I have someone coming forward here and they're giving you their light. There's someone here that, you know, them passing created the most biggest change in your life. And maybe you've been questioning life, you here, like all these kinds of things, missing that person so immensely. And this is that person coming forward, letting you know that they're giving you their light. They're always with you. They're never away from you. They're your guiding light. And that intuition, that trust within yourself is where you can reach them. Okay, so this is what they're sharing. And this is a strength. These swords are your strength. They're your truth. And you carry them in the back of your heart. So that way, when you need to pull them out to share the truth, you can without any kind of fear. So what I'm seeing here is this path that you have walked. And there's been this belief, hope, or faith, something deep down inside that you knew was going to happen for you. You knew that there's a purpose and a reason for why you're going through everything that you're going through, and it's bringing you here to this place. Some of you are already in it. You're living that experience of your dreams, right? And this is a calm, peaceful, trustful space. It's a sacred space. It's your energetic field, right? This is even your aura, if you want to call it that. It's vibrating very bright. And there's ways that you can see your aura. I'm able to just naturally see it by looking at my hands, but I have to focus on it in order to see it. Sometimes I'll see people's auras. It's really interesting how it shows up. I feel some of you are also aura readers, or you had your aura read recently, but that's coming through now. You also have a lot of support from the outer realms, Gemini. And I feel you have this connection to the outer realms and the beings that reside there, that are from there. You are also from somewhere, okay? Those of you that are here today, Spirit is just confirming that you're from somewhere, which is not from this earth. Anyone that enters this earthly realm takes human form. This is the form we all show up in, no matter where we come from. So there is like this connection that is happening there for you. A lot of signs that you have been seeing throughout your life, very specific ones, but new ones that are coming up that are very obvious to you. You might not be able to explain it to someone, and I don't think you're meant to. I feel this is something that is personal to you. And, you know, seeing lights in the sky. Have you been seeing lights in the sky, stars moving, comets? This feels like a wish coming true. This is what I'm getting here is there's a wish coming true. And there's this like sigh of relief here as well around something. And you're pouring from a full cup. No matter what is going on, you are pouring from a full cup. Now, some of you might resonate with the images, the people in these cards. You might have somebody in your life that resembles the image. So again, these are all signs. And I don't know if you were at a ceremony or a ritual or some sort of group event outside in the open using water as a part of that ceremony. You know, even creating moon water, because that in itself is a ritual. Putting mineral salt in a tub so you can soak and regenerate, right? Renew our energy, feel like relaxed. These are all how this card is showing up. This is how you're connecting to it. Peace and calm, I feel you need to definitely cultivate in your life, especially if you haven't been feeling that for a while. It's about tuning the noise of the world out, Gemini. Sometimes we have way too much noise. Sometimes life can be chaotic, right? Right now in my own life, we're moving in 2 weeks. So we're in the process of packing and it is chaotic. But I feel at peace because I'm flowing through it rather than focusing on the stress of it. Instead, we're doing things one at a time. And there are moments where I'm like, oh my gosh, like, holy cow, look at all the stuff that's coming out of these cupboards and these things, right? Overwhelming energies. But there's also this feeling of being supported. And this is what's happening for you is you are being supported. Okay, so know that you are divinely supported. You are safe and you're protected wherever you are in your life right now. And what is it that you prayed for? I feel they're showing me something that goes down a long timeline, actually. This is something that you've been praying for a while, Gemini. This is something that's now coming forth. And it's in the way that you're doing something in your life that is actually generating this energy, something positive that you have changed. So I feel that Spirit is coming in, whispering to you some of the things that might be in the way of this in case you're feeling like you're steering off whatever this path is. This, I feels like something that you're doing in your day-to-day life. Something really positive. You're feeling something good about this. And this is you now creating your world. This is you who has the ability to shift the energy by implementing things in your life. This is you changing the recipe of your life. So if you're showing up in the same energy that created your reality, then you're going to keep getting the same kind of reality. So you have to shift your energy and vibration in order to create a different reality. And it starts with you. You are the creator. So they want you to step into these shoes. They want you to be like Doctor Strange and create your reality. Every time I see the magician, I think of Doctor Strange. And, you know, ever since I was a young girl, I've always felt that there's magic in the world, and I wanted to be like Doctor Strange, like a magician, a wizard who's able to create their life. So that's kind of always been in the back of my mind, and here I am now living it, right? So, and I'm just like all of you out there, you know, there's so much power we have within ourselves to create our desired reality. And all we have to do is just step into those shoes and show up in that magic every single day. And I know it's hard to do when you're going through experiences that don't feel good, where we don't feel aligned. What we do here is get aligned. Let's find ways to create alignment and balance in our lives so we start to feel and experience our own light in the way we desire to, in the way we want to shine in the world. So it's like taking off layers and things that we have gone through in our life's journey, right? Through our upbringing, through schooling, through our adulthood, and all the experiences we've had. Layers and layers, masks and things. So as we are walking through our life's journey, we are, you know, picking up things, taking off things like this. It's like, it's wild. To infinity and beyond, there are unlimited potentials for you in this world, Gemini. I feel that you know that you are a creator, that there's a lot of magic in you, and you have been spreading that magic. Now, I'm hearing somebody by the name of Mama, or somebody calling somebody a Mama. And I feel this is like a pet name, maybe at work, because you're somebody that's like a mama bear. So maybe you've been called Mama Bear. So a Papa Bear as well is coming through. And bows, something to do with bows, and I'm getting dog bones, something to do with your dog coming in. I don't know if any of you have a dog, and I'm seeing this dog being very gifted with a lot of different tricks and things it can do, like a human, like opening doors, being able to open drawers. I'm getting a dog that is guiding somebody as well. So really interesting, the path that they're taking me down into someone's life here. You are actually uncovering a portal where it's going to take you to another timeline. This is what's happening. So the creation of this is already happening. So you're feeling it opening up. You know that there's a shift or a change taking place. And everything that is coming through for you, everything that Spirit is connecting to you, communicating to you, it's a part of this. Everything that's happening is a part of this, whether you're going through a tough situation or a good situation. They're all the same. Everything exists in whatever it is that you're experiencing. So if you are having a tough time, like what I'm being shown is a barn. The barn owl is in a barn. And, you know, a barn can look like dark with like one light bulb and hay. Even then, the barn still looks like a barn. And I think barns are beautiful. So it doesn't matter what they look like. I just think they're just beautiful. And some that aren't that great looking, right? But what I'm seeing here is like someone who's turned a barn into like a wedding venue. With the beautiful lights and all that kind of stuff. So I'm seeing someone that is able to change something into something different. That's the magician, right? Maybe you are someone that takes an idea and changes it into something that might be modern, that might be, you know, old school, right? I'm seeing furniture. I don't know if you turn furniture into antique furniture, like going back to the past, or you turn it into something that's from the future or in between. Right? So yeah, very interesting. Some of you I see working with wood. I'm seeing a lot of builders, a lot of creative energy here flowing. And it's the way that you're learning to work with your own energy, your creative flow. So remember that your hands are what create magic. Your energy, everything activated, this physical body. We have been blessed with this physical body, it's incredibly powerful. And it's sometimes hard to navigate with. So we're spirit in human form. And this human form is what creates the reality in this earthly realm. So it's important that you take care of yourself, but know that you are the authority of your life. You are the creator of it. So through you is what world you see, right? So yeah, they're connecting you to you through the Magician card here. And they're reflecting back to you something that you're only going to be able to hear through the quiet, through the echoes and the whispers of life, not through the noise, right? So they want you to hear what it is. And it's not obsessively looking for signs. These signs just come in and you just happen to hear them. You notice them. You're aware of them, right? So Soul Mirror Oracle is the next card deck I'm going to use. And this is where, you know, this is a reflection of something that is important, and it's letting you know why all of this matters. Okay, so let's see what we get here. Comfort. Is your comfort lost or found? They want you to have comfort in the experience you're having. We've got a black cat. Some of you might have cats in your lives, but the black cat is definitely showing up through this card as a sign for you. And we've got tattoos of the moon. You might have tattooings of the moon on your body. You know, even the third eye, I'm getting a third eye activation coming in, the third eye symbol, jewelry, this kind of stuff. So comfort, why am I on confusion? Comfort. All right. I'm having trouble with this today, so give me a moment. So we are getting here, find comfort through all your changes, cycles, losses, and gains. Nurture the sacredness of your being to find solace in your own truth and love. Through all of life's fluctuations, step into the unknown with confidence, surrendering to the majesty of life as it unfolds. Be comfortable with all aspects of life, Gemini, including perceived loss or overwhelming gains. Find comfort in your evolution and its unfolding. Know that everything in nature changes with the seasons. Nature's loss is actually its seed being sown, surrendering itself to the future. When the journey of self-discovery takes us through uncharted territories, it's common for us to cling to familiar comforts from our external world, such as material possessions, cherished memories, and relationships that provide a sense of security. However, relying solely on external sources of comfort can limit our growth and prevent us from fully embracing the magic of life unfolding. This is why it is crucial to empower yourself to step out of your comfort zone and embrace the beauty of surrendering to life. By doing so, you open yourself up to new experiences, perspectives, and possibilities. The act of surrendering allows you to break free from the limitations imposed by your comfort zone and experience the freedom of living life to its fullest. It is an invitation to trust the journey. Be present in each moment and to witness the miraculous unfolding of yourself and everything it reflects. So we've got some reflection messages, prompts here. Feel free to write these down and use them. So what is it that you seek comfort from externally that makes you comfortable internally? How can you find the comfort and fulfillment you seek from within rather than relying on external sources? And what steps can you take to identify and address any voids or missing pieces within yourself and actively seeking out opportunities for growth and discovery? All right, so that is comfort here for you. And this beautiful aqua light blue here is coming through as a color you might have been wearing recently or seeing someone else wearing. And I feel that you are admiring this top. So having faith. Spirit wants you to have faith here. Stay on that path of faith. All right. So 0000, this is unlimited potential, infinity to beyond. Trust the process here, my friends. Everything is coming full circle. There's this feeling of oneness. They want you to connect with this oneness, which is also showing up here in the star card. Wholeness, you are bonding and merging with a different timeline, a higher version of yourself as well. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, those of you that have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for your love and support, everyone. I wanted to officially announce that I've launched another channel. It is called The Sacred Oracles. I'll leave you a link in the description box below. It's something that's been sitting within me for a long time, and now it's finally taken shape. And I've got my first video up already, a reading for you and a welcome video. So make sure you go check that out. It is an opportunity for me to express my creativity through different divination tools to bring you more messages. So yeah, go check that out on the other channel. And thank you again so much for your love and support here, everyone. Until the next time. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.